If you're a photographer or a creative, you do need a model database. You do need it for your portfolio or for your project. It doesn't matter if they are paid or not paid in a collaboration basis, but you do need to shoot with models for your portfolio and for your work. And I'm sorry if you are here, it's because through agencies you find it's very expensive. So normally when I was working as a creative director for a big company, we were going through agencies because we did have the budget. But now I'm freelancing, for example, I'm working for myself and I don't have that budget. It always depends on the project. So if you are in that situation like me, I'm gonna show you a super simple way to scout models through Instagram, and you're gonna be able to implement that from now, and I will give you some tips. So I'm actually this month scouting new models myself because I'm creating new projects. I do have in my Instagram account a lot of client work, so it's not exactly the pictures I want to have on my feed, because the style you can see there is the style I have to adapt with. The clients decide. So if I want to shoot moody pictures and they don't want moody pictures, I have to adapt. So what I want now is look for the right models with the style I want and shoot the projects I want for my portfolio. If you are not doing this, you should be doing it right now, because as a photographer, you are an artist and you do need to do that. Don't get yourself lost with clients. As I did, I'm guilty of it, but I'm gonna fix it. So I'm gonna show you today the process I do to look for models in Instagram. It's super easy. You just need the phone, as I said before. And you would go to Instagram and you go straight away to the search button, and then you put in search. You have top accounts, tags, places, so you would put tags and you would put the hashtag. Hashtags are so useful. You would put your location, in my case is London, and I would put models. It's as simple as that. There you go, search London models, and look, the amount of posts is crazy. So you go there and you would have sometimes irrelevant hashtags. You're gonna find people there which are not models and they put it, or even photographers. We do that as a photographer in Instagram, because when you put that, then you give chance to models to find you. And this is super important as well, because you need to be found, otherwise people don't know you exist in the business. So if you go to London models, you can see here already, you have a lot of beautiful work. So you would scroll to see the face you want to use for your next project. The models don't have to be beautiful. I'm sure you know this already, and if you are a model, you don't have to be beautiful. You just have to have a particular style the photographer wants. So there is a space for everyone here, guys. Everyone can model, and I love that in 2020. So there you go. Let's keep scrolling and choose, I don't know, any model we like. I don't know. Let's choose this one just to try. So you go to their profile, and straight away, you see, it says it's an actress and she's a model as well. So straight away, this is very good because it has the email, so you could copy paste the email straight away. But then you see the experience he has, how she poses, if you like the face. This is super important because you see straight away if you're gonna like the model or not to shoot with. So let's keep checking. You go back and then you keep scrolling. Oh, I love this picture, so colorful. I love this picture. So let's go to her profile. Again, model. But you can see next to it there is a username and is an agency. So there is two options: give up on this one, or something I do sometimes is be cheeky and contact the model. And sometimes they go to you, they work with you without going through the agency. Guys, this, I'm sorry to say this, but agencies are expensive, and when you don't have the budget, it's understandable you wanna work with models in a freelance basis, and there is nothing wrong about it. I used to work with model agencies and they are great, but now I'm freelancing and my budget is less because, you know, like maybe a project I have as a content creator, for example, they are telling me, okay, I have this budget for you to pay a model, and maybe the budget is 100, 150. Models would happily do it for that money. But if you do it through the agency, they're gonna charge you from 400 for half a day to 800. It's insane. So you cannot pay that to an agency because you're gonna lose money. So I'm sorry, as a freelance photographer, I work with freelance models. So if you are a model, make sure you put the hashtags for people to find you in Instagram, because we look for models in Instagram. And there you go, you would see the pictures, they are super good, I love them, very professional. So this one is straight away, I know I have to have a good level of photography to be able to contact her. Why? Because she has an amazing portfolio already. She has good pictures. So be realistic with your level of photography. If you are still beginner, please don't go for high profile models because they're not gonna tell you anything nice. So please be realistic, and if you are just a beginner, go for models that they don't have a portfolio and they're gonna be very happy to work with you in a collaboration basis. But if they are high profile models, you will have to be good photographer and have good work for them to be like, okay, I wanna work with you. So if they say no, don't be discouraged and keep contacting other models. So once you find the models you want to work with, you could press the button of email, or you could actually see the email if they have it in the bio, or DM the person by Instagram messages. That's up to you how you contact them. But this is super useful. I wanted to show you how to be organized and build that database. So then, because before I was very messy and I was all over the place in my notes of the phone, putting the username, no, don't do that. Please don't do that, because I used to be like that and then I lose the notes everywhere. It's disgusting. So what I'm doing now is go to Google Docs. The reason I don't tell you to go to Excel or to OpenOffice in Mac is because that document is gonna be wherever you are building it. But Google Docs is sync in any dispositive you may have. And in London, I'm busy as hell, as many people, I'm sure many of you guys. And on the go, when you are in public transport or wherever you are waiting for someone, waiting for the train, you can actually do this research in Instagram, and then in Google Docs you can update it straight away, your list. So it's very good. I do it that way to switch between laptop and phone. So you will go to Google Docs. There you go. And here you would create a spreadsheet. You have it open here, and just for the sake of the video and as an example, I created already 2 lists, so there is not too much going on there yet because I'm gonna pass this here, so it's gonna be a new full list of models, female and male. I've been collecting these days actually. So this is not the real list I have, but this is an example for you to see how you have to put it. So I will go here, for example, London male models. And this is how I organize it. It doesn't have to be this way. You can put other things as a reference for you to understand yourself, how you do it, because we are all different. So I put the first column, I put model, and I put the name of the model and normally nationality as well, if I can find out in the Instagram profile, just for my reference. Then I put the Instagram handle to find them properly and don't get lost, because sometimes the handle of the Instagram is not the same as their name. So take that into account, because then you're not gonna find them anymore. And then the project. So for example, I know this face, I like it for fitness, city lights in the city, and studio pictures, because he's a fitness model. So I know I can do this kind of shoot with him. So I have it in mind and I know with which projects I'm gonna use him. And then budget, it would be TFP. I already contacted him, I didn't put it yet. But then you put here if you contacted him, because this is super important to track the date you contacted him. So if they don't reply, because they can take long to reply or they didn't see the message, you make sure you do a follow-up and you contact them again if they didn't reply. So you put here the date of the contact date, and then once everything is confirmed, you would put here yes, and then you can add that one to your final database. Basically, if someone doesn't reply or whatever, after a while you just can delete it and that's it. And then for example, I have another model here, another Instagram handle, project. I know this guy, he's very beautiful, he's very handsome, but his face for me is just for fitness model. You know, like it's just a more fitness looking guy. So I put fitness project because I want to use him just for that. Budget, TFP. And then I have another one here, for example, this one, he's a beautiful model from Oman. And I really want to work with him, but I want to do it in a studio. And now we are in a lockdown, so I cannot do it. So I put in the project Creative Studio and budget TFP. So then with paid jobs, I would do the same. I would put the model, the Instagram handle, the project, and then I would put the budget. Probably I would put the total budget, or I would put, for example, I do content creation for brands. So if the brand is paying me 700, for example, is not what I get paid, but for example 700, and they tell me you have a budget of 150 for the model. Okay, fine. So I would contact people, I would contact on Instagram the faces I want for that campaign, and I would offer them, okay, this is the budget I have, would you want to work with me? So I would put that the budget as well. And basically that's it. If you go back, you can create all the spreadsheets you want, and it's gonna be updated in your phone if you have it here. So then on the go, you are, I don't know, waiting for the tube for 1 hour, you don't know what to do, you research, and then you can just add to the list. So it's great. That's why I prefer to use Google. And then you can do the same with creative teams. You can do the same for makeup artists, for hairstylists. You put hashtag London hairstylist. This is gold, guys. For me, Instagram is crazy. I find my clients that way. So I will probably make a video about how to find the clients. I do have a video actually about it, but I think I can go more into depth because so many things changed in Instagram already. So if you didn't watch that video yet, watch it because this is very useful to find clients with models, no models, all kind of clients. You can find them there in that video. And that's it for today. Let me know if you want me to do another video about how to find models outside of Instagram, because there is many more ways that work really, really well, and you don't have to use Instagram if you don't want to or you don't even have it. But if you're a photographer and you don't have Instagram, bad, very bad. So we'll see you next week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe in the button below, and I will see you next week.